So, I'm going to start a video blog on my new adventure. My new adventure is I plan on transitioning slowly to a vegan diet. Not a completely vegan diet because I do enjoy my prime rib once a week. So, it won't be a complete and total transition, but I feel inspired. I was on YouTube, which is one of my activities at night, and I was looking at Jenna Marbles, which is one of my favorite um, bloggers, or whatever you want to call her, but she's one of my favorites. I find her stuff very interesting. So, anyhow, I was looking at these suggestions of videos, and one of the suggestions was a woman, Freelee, spelled off Reelee, who indicated that Jenna had gained weight, that she was thin and then gained weight, and then played a couple of videos from Jenna's videos. Yeah. Well, the video that she showed was Jenna's initial diet, and I do remember seeing that video where she spent 6 days out of her week eating a vegan diet and 1 day eating wherever she wanted, which is a pretty good way to look at it. So, while looking at these suggestions and looking at this video, I thought, well, that is a good idea. And then she, showed how Jenna had gained much of the weight back. And I know that she'd gone through rough times, so, eating a lot, you really couldn't blame her. However, it also sparked my intrigue. So, I started looking at more information, and I bought the ebook for going vegan, the Go Fruit Yourself book, actually, by Freelee, aka Banana Girl. Well, I have gone through half of the book in 1 day. She has a lot of very, very good things to say, and she really seems to have done her research. So, I have decided that I may not go fully vegan. However, I am going to go partial vegan, and I'm going to begin adding a ton of fruit to my diet. So basically, I won't crave sugar and really bad stuff, which is a good thing. Plus, it'll help clean up my system, and I think it's a good idea. So, I'm going to avoid certain things. Meat I only eat once a week anyhow, but I also eat chicken and turkey, so this would be avoiding some of those sources. I did buy some chunk tofu, so we will see how that goes. However, I'm rather excited. My purpose is to get healthier. I'm already pretty healthy. I already eat pretty paleo, I guess you could call it. I eat everything pretty clean. If it's processed, I generally don't eat it anyhow. However, this would be kind of enhancing my paleo diet. So, I'd be eating a lot of fruit. Hopefully this will enhance my digestive system, and hopefully it will clear up the skin. I'm getting some adult acne going on, which you really can't tell. And I'm also hoping that there's one other major thing that I'm trying to think of. I mean, there's a lot of positives. A lot of positives to doing this. So, not to mention the fact that, flattening your belly is one of the things. I'm really not all that concerned about losing weight or flattening per se. However, I have had 2 kids. There's skin there, and basically anything bad shows in the gut area. So having an efficient system and a higher metabolism is not going to hurt that at all. So I think there's nothing but positives that can come from this. I'm going to begin video blogging how I'm progressing. Probably not every day, but how I'm progressing. So my inspiration has been this lady right here. I'm on page 46 of her book. I had to print it out because I couldn't download it onto my Nook for some reason because it was large. But I was able to print it out, and I really enjoy most of the information in her book, if not all. She has a lot of her old blogs in here, and then she basically comments on them, and it's her basically her adventure through or to her current lifestyle. Her book is called Go Fruit Yourself. It's basically about eating a lot of fruit. But she also indicates how starving yourself is bad, which is true. That's why the Atkins diet doesn't work, because you're starving yourself. So you initially think that you're losing weight, but you're actually just losing a lot of water, and you send your body into starvation mode, which makes your metabolism slow down and work less effectively. And yes, you will burn some fat, but your body's also slowing down into survival mode because it doesn't want to die. And that's just not a positive thing. So anyhow, what really sparked my interest and what really inspired me to attempt this, at least partially, the high carb, raw vegan lifestyle. These are just a few of the things that could result from doing this type of diet. Infinitely improved digestion and elimination, clearer skin, whiter eyes, shinier hair, stronger nails. Who doesn't want that? More energy and motivation to exercise. Actually, much more energy and motivation to exercise. I already have a decent amount of motivation to exercise, but life does get hectic, life does get tiring, so this is definitely looking more positive. And actually further down, it kind of explains why, another reason why I'm rather excited about this. Heightened mental clarity, positive fluid loss as suspended toxins leave the body, sense of well-being that can only be achieved in this lifestyle, no more binging due to satiation at mealtime, no longer dependent on stimulants like coffee to get through the day. Well, that goes hand in hand with having much more energy and motivation. You can get that without coffee and stimulants and glorified caffeine. So, and since I do like coffee and I do like caffeine, sometimes I need a kick in the butt in the morning. This was definitely a selling point for me because I would love to be able to do that and to be energetic and not have to worry about caffeine crash, coffee, and all the stuff that comes along with it. Depression becomes a thing of the past. Overcome drug dependency if you indeed have any. Fortunately, that's not one of my motivators. Waking up fresh with energy rather than groggy and lethargic. Acne and other skin conditions begin to or completely heal up and completely overcome chronic fatigue syndrome. I can't think of one thing on that list that I would not want to achieve. Well, except for the drug dependency. If caffeine is a drug, yes, I would like to. I have been weaning myself off of caffeine. I would like to be able to completely eliminate caffeine from my diet. I think that would be a positive thing. So, that was my motivation for doing this. My inspiration. So here I am. I went to the grocery store and I bought a lot of fruit, and I plan on starting tomorrow just eating a lot of fruit. Eating a ton of fruit, avoiding bad stuff, which I do anyway, so this is just increasing my fruit intake. So basically I'm not going to count the calories that I'm eating from the fruit. Since it is the weekend, I know it's going to be kind of naughty, but I'm going to increase my fruit intake, and I'm going to see if that reduces or eliminates cravings for other things. So, which would be a good thing. So, here it is, my pre-day one of my adventure into a vegan or partially vegan diet. So, I'm going to eat bad. Not real bad, but I'm going to have some honey, onion, pretzel pieces because I love them. And then tomorrow I'm going to start by really amping up the fruit, and we will see where that takes us. So, wish me luck.